sports. It's in the game.
EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From the home of the PGA Tour, we're at TPC Sawgrass for live second round coverage of the Florida Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, definitely in contention, just one shot back at the start of play. Yeah, not a bad swing, but placement's going to be the key here at Sawgrass, and that one ends up in the bunker. An early barometer of his day to come, his second to this opening par 4.
Now, that's actually a pretty good shot, really. I know that's not exactly close to the hole, but out of the fairway bunker, safely on deck.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Well done. That is in for a par here at the first. And he's going to stay 2 back. We move now to the 532-yard par 5 second here at TPC Sawgrass. Reachable into if you can drive the ball accurately. Dense trees flanking both sides of the fairway. And beware of that lateral water hazard on the right. That's what he wanted to do. After the tee shot, puts himself in really good position here on the par 5. That is absolutely fine. A 5-footer now for birdie. Yeah, well done. It's a birdie here at the second. And after opening with a 68, he'll move to 1 under for his round here. Next up, the 177-yard par 3 third, the easiest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass. 2-tiered green sloping from back to front. And it is protected by a bunker in front and grass bunkers to the right. Birdie, definitely in the cards here if you hit a good shot off the tee. Yeah, nicely done. Front right portion of the green and a look coming for birdie. Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
And definitely not a lot to be concerned with. He just needs to take it straight back and straight through.
Nicely done. It is a par here at the third. And he'll stay a couple of shots off the lead. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left.
That one a little straighter than the first two drives of the round. This going to be safely in the fairway here at 4. This is why you practice these shots from under 100 yards. You've bombed your drive. Now it's time for the touch shot. Zip one in there close.
Well, the ball is on the green. That's about all I can say with that. With a short wedge in hand, you'd expect that certainly be much closer than that.
Oh, that is a really good putt. Got it to throw out the anchor right near the hole. That's well done. That's in. It is a good par here at number 4. And he'll stay at 5 under. Fifth hole, good par 4, isn't it, Frank?
If ever a hole was built for Lee Trevino, who used to love to cut it, this would be the hole. It just looks and screams for a shot that's hit left to right. And that's the only way really to avoid bunkers left and long, and that one that's all the way down the right side.
We've already seen some narrow landing areas on these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
128 is the number we're looking at, and the pin on the back portion in the left-hand side of this green.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th. And he'll stay right where he is. On now to the 6th, the hole that Pete Dye called the most beautiful hole at TPC Sawgrass. It's a par 4 at 393 yards. The water is self-evident left, framed by a long bunker that shapes the left side of the fairway. Up near the green, precision's important as there are no fewer than 7 bunkers of various sizes waiting to swallow up errant approach shots. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
That's a head scratcher. That approach shot from relatively close in. I would have been looking at 10 to 15 feet.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
This one's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And he moves to 2 under for his round, 6 under for the tournament. Frank's 7th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. How do you break this one down?
Not overly long, 440 yards, but once again, it's a tee shot. If you're driving the ball well, that's fine. You just sort of blister it down there, but you're starting to lose one a little bit to the right. There's 3 pot bunkers there, and of course, if you're fearful of it going left, there's the canal all the way down the left side that'll get your attention.
And that will not make it to the pond, but it is in that long left side bunker here at 7. Hoping just to get this on somehow, his second from the fairway bunker.
After the tee shot finds that beautifully positioned bunker, I know the bunker shot didn't quite get on the green, but you can still make a very solid par.
Boy, all the elements of his game have been in sync today. A terrific shot right there.
It's all about getting it inside that 3-foot circle around the hole. That was a really nice shot.
That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain 1 shot back. Up next, the 237-yard 8. It's the longest par 3 at TPC Sawgrass with a wide variety of challenges, including a deep, narrow, and sloping green protected by grass bunkers. Par is the goal here on this very demanding hole. Now, from the apron, second to the par 3. Ten-foot putt left. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That one finished off. It's a bogey here at number 8. And now he's going to fall a couple of shots off the pace. Frank, now at the 9th, this really is one of my favorite par 5s in the entire sport.
And I certainly enjoy watching people play it today, Rich. It used to be unreachable, but the longer hitters now, We're starting to see them go for this par 5 regularly in 2. And the reason why they start to hit the drive more down the right now than what they used to. People used to try and go down the left side. The right side, it hugs the water, but you get a better view of the second shot.
Oh, this could be trouble. That's always the danger here at number 9. You want to give yourself a chance at the par 5, but this is into that canal that cuts right across the fairway. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his third to the par 5.
For such a short chip shot, now a long putt for par.
That's well done right there. A good save for par at the 9th. And this will be a 1 under front side as he goes out in 35. Right now on to the 10th at Sawgrass.
A fairly straight par 4, but that's not the way to play it. You really want to go to the right, well away from the fairway bunker that runs all the way down the left side. That turns it into a little bit of a dogleg left. Then you're going to come across that front bunker into a green that, well, is anything other than flat.
From the pine straw now, his second.
No, it's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
And he's got this ball on the flat part of the green, and this is about as straightforward as they come. He's just got to get it there.
Not that time. Pretty good effort, but it'll wander a couple of feet by. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. Let's go to the 11th now. It's a par 5 and a fun hole, Frank. You can make anything from 3 to 7 here.
And that's why, as the start of the back 9, especially on a Sunday, this becomes such a pivotal hole to start a run. Big body of sand down the left side that sometimes the longer hitters can get close to with the tee shot, but really it's the second shot. If you can reach this par 5 and 2, it's a very narrow green. The layup, well, it's actually an awkward layup, Rich, because you've got to push that ball to the left side, almost like a zigzag approach.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Oh, and that is into one of the two putt bunkers left of this 11th green. A birdie chance if he can knock one in close. His third from the bunker. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. You bet, a birdie here at the 11th. And he's going to move to within 2 shots of the lead. Perfect striking range for the weekend. On now to the 12th. It's a par 4 at a mere 369 yards. And with a number like that, it means for many players, this is drivable. But before taking the head cover off the driver, consider there's water left, putt bunkers right, and a gentle slope both in front of the green and to the left that can guide any mishit over the guardrails and into the pond. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. Breeze at his back shoulder as he lines up his second from the fairway. "14 feet to the hole." Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside. And he'll move to 3 under here, just 1 shot off the lead. Hole number 13 here at Sawgrass, tricky 181-yard par 3.
You don't have to hit directly at this flag. When that flag's at the back there, you can use the contours. When it's on the left, once again, you can use the ridge in the middle of the green. Matter of fact, one of the hardest hole locations is when it's in the front right, because that's when you have to be perfect.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Substantial movement on this putt right to left, and it's from distance, so this one not just about speed, but line as well. Well judged. That is in for par here at 13. And he's going to remain 1 shot off the pace. Frank, the 14th hole. A lot has happened here over the years.
I think it's the litmus test on the back 9. That's where things really start to heat up. It looks like a straightforward tee shot, but often the eyes wander to that water down the left side. And of course, if you think about that, you invariably fire the ball towards the right, where those hillocks and thick rough is, and virtually no chance of reaching the par 4 and 2.
This one started up the right side. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. Frank, challenging approach shot here at the 14th.
Yeah, there's some subtle mounds in this green. One that comes in on the right, and then another one that starts to come in about 2/3 of the way down on that left side.
Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Oh, I can't tell you how good that is to get it to stop where it did from that far away. That is a super putt. Yep, came out of that one quickly. That was never on mine. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he's going to fall to 6 under par. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding. And this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that. And the leaves took enough of the momentum off the golf ball that this is going to wind up in the bunker. Going to have to flight this a long way. His second out of the bunker.
To be fair, the fairway bunker shot's difficult, but now we're going to need a little bit of skill and touch to get it up and down.
Yeah, good putt. That's in for par here at 15. And he'll remain at 6 under par. Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here.
Two solid shots at the par 5 and found the green side bunker. Lie looks good. Now, just needed a good bunker shot.
Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. down for a birdie here at 16. And he's going to move within one of the lead here on this Friday. Well, now to the 17th, and it is always a fascinating struggle here between trust and fear, commitment and collapse. The 17th, you're never really safe. 6-shot lead, you'd still watch the leader play the 17th. Okay, it is safely on deck, though it is down a little swale in the back right part of the green, so a tough putt coming up. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Well, they often say it's the toughest putt in golf. There's not a lot to it. I think you can take dead aim.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll stay at 7 under. Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. So Iona, this is second from the fairway.
We're looking at 128 yards to the hole. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
And safely on deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out.
Okay, so that will wind up a par at the last. And that will be another round in the 60s. It's a 69 here in round 2. So after a wonderful Thursday and Friday of golf, our featured player is only a shot back at the end of day 2.
The end of 36 holes, but the beginning of the weekend, Rich, which, I mean, it's going to be exciting to say the least. Can they go all the way this week?
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.